Hi everyone, this is Joy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's project is for Spellbinders, and this is their blog hop for the August club kits. Now, don't forget to leave comments on the blogs and also on my blog, which is linked below, because there is a chance to win a $50 gift card or a $25 gift card. So that is wonderful. Everything I've used for this project is listed and linked below in the description and on my blog. So what I've used for this project is the Glimmer Kit of the Month, Have a Crafty Day. So it's Glimmer plates, and we're going to do some really fun foiling. And then this is parts of the large die of the month that we will be die cutting to use on this project. So we're going to do some foiling and some die cutting. It's going to turn out really super cute. So now I'm sorry guys, I accidentally deleted my video of me inking, but I've taken some Tailored Expressions, poblano pepper, cilantro, and lime zest and their blender brushes and blended down. And isn't that just so beautiful? I love how those dye inks blend together. Once my card panel is dry, I am adding some Aura foil, and I am taking that large Glimmer plate. It's got tons of crafty things like envelopes and paintbrushes and glue and tape. And we're going to foil that using the Glimmer hot foil system. Once that is nice and hot, I'm going to run that through my die cut machine nice and slow, forward and backward. Just take your time. And then we pull it out, we're going to see this beautiful foiled image. Isn't that just so cute? Now I've done the die cutting off camera, and I die cut with Gold Mirror cardstock from Spellbinders, 2 paintbrushes, the paint and the paint palette in the Gold Mirror cardstock. I'm going to keep that part really simple. I just liked these greens and golds together. I just think it turned out really, really pretty. So I'm keeping everything super simple. I've got this little tube of paint, and I have die cut that twice out of gold and white cardstock. And I am going to adhere those together with a little bit of liquid glue. This is like the glue that would squeeze out of the paint that would squeeze out of the paint bottle, and I'm inking that up in the 3 colors that I inked up the background. Again, that's poblano pepper, cilantro, and lime zest from Tailored Expressions. And once that's done, I'm wiping up my table really good. I have been forgetting that, and I've kind of ruined some of my projects. I'm going to add some foam tape behind on this paint palette on the back for 2 reasons. I want dimension, and also when I insert the little paints, even though it's going to all be in Gold Mirror cardstock, it'll just adhere right on top of that. I am taking this panel and trimming it down about a 1/4 of an inch on all sides, top, bottom, and sides. The paper that I'm using is 120-pound cardstock from Simon Says Stamp. It foils wonderfully, so that is why I decided to use this. I am adding a little bit of gray marker to the white parts of the paintbrush just to give a little bit of dimension, and also some gray marker to the white part of the paint tube. I just don't want it to look flat. I want to have a little bit of shading on the sides. I believed I used a W3 marker on that. I'm going to tuck in the little paintbrushes into the paint palette and trim that off before we adhere that down. I have foiled the sentiment that says Crafty Birthday in Aura foil, and I'm also going to foil the Have a, so it's going to say Have a Crafty Birthday, also in Aura foil. I'm keeping it all pretty simple, pretty cohesive. When that's done being foiled, I will trim that out using my paper trimmer. I help myself out by adding that sentiment Glimmer plate to the bottom of this cardstock, so I only have to trim it on a couple sides. Now I've trimmed out the big Crafty Birthday into basically a square, and I'm going to add some mirror gold cardstock to the back of that, and I'm trimming it to where it just has the tiniest little mat, and I'm going to center that at the top of our card panel. First, I'm going to add some foam tape for dimension. I like a lot of dimension on my cards, and I love my sentiments to have dimension. And once that's popped up, I'm going to adhere the other little sentiment directly to that with some liquid glue. just a little bit on a diagonal. And now we've got this cute paint palette, and I'm going to tuck those paint brushes in and just trim that off and add another piece of foam tape. And then I'm going to adhere that down kind of at the bottom. It's just slightly going to cover up a little bit of the sentiment, but you still know what it's going to say. So like I said, I'm just keeping this a very simple, cohesive design with the color scheme. And I think it really turned out so lovely. Now I'm going to glue my little paint tube and paint, little squirt of paint, I guess is what it would be. Just kind of figuring out where I want that to be. And as soon as I put it on the bottom, I just knew, oh, that is going to be so, so cute. So I'm going to glue that down. I'm going to glue down the paint, making sure that everything looks good and in the right place. And now I'm going to finish adhering the little paint pieces. But again, it's all gold. But you could add any color paint pieces that you want, and that would be really totally cute. Now that's adhered to an A2 size card base. You can see how beautiful that turned out. Thank you guys so very much for stopping by. Don't forget to leave comments on the blogs, on Spellbinders blog and on my blog, and I have a list of everyone that you're supposed to hop along to. Definitely leave comments because we love that. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, comment. I do have some affiliate links below. It costs you guys nothing, but it helps me. So thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.